So okay, so in today's session, what we'll be learning is we'll be learning something called as what? We'll be learning something called as what is tables and how to create a tables and how to use the video tag, anchor tag and audio tag and so on. So till here we have completed in the previous session. That is till what? Till here we have completed. Okay, so let us see what all the things we can do using the table and what all these other things that are useful. Okay, so let us just go through this part. So basically, any idea why they use table and so on? Actually, have given a pre-assessment based on that this one, right? One task based on the table. Did any one of you do? Hmm? Any one of you go through that? Any one of you? ಯಾರಾದರೂ go through ಹೋದ್ರಾ? So what should I do now over here? Hmm? So how to create one of the table, guys? So what is the tag that you are able to see over here? That is something you are able to see, table tag and table what? Table head and table body, something you are able to see, and table foot you are able to see. Hmm? Actually, what I would first like to tell you guys is we use something called as table tag for creation of a table. So I'll run this. You can also see the effects based on that. So first I'll be giving what? Some height and width for this. So I'll be using, this is internal CSS. CSS. So how to use the internal CSS? Hmm? How do we use internal CSS? Sahib. Hmm? How do we use? Huh? We use something called as what? Style tag inside the header tag, right? And over here I need to mention the table and I'll be what? What I'll be doing? I'll be giving some of the styles over here. So basically you will be using this type in the internal CSS. So what I like to do over here, first I would like to give the width of the table. Width is equals to something like 500 px and height is equals to 500 px. And I would also give something called as, okay, this auto suggestion, let us see later. We have something called as border. So let us just check out whether the border is applied. Am I getting some border over here? Am I getting some border? ಈ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? I need the response from you guys. Yeah. So I'll make it more smaller, like I'll make it some 300 px and this one also 300 px. Okay, so you are able to see one small box, right? So, and what if I want to create one column? So, whenever you are creating some column, you have to use multiple rows become one column. So, here there is a tag called as tr tag for creating a what? What is tr tag? Table row we tell. So multiple rows become one column. So you might ask me, sir, we have used tr tag, but why we are not getting anything over there, right? So because we didn't mention the data over there. So if we want to mention some data, either we can use th tag or what? Or what I can use? I can use table data tag. So now it is in center, so I'll make the same thing over here also. What I can take, I'll take td tag. So this is for the what? Heading purpose, and this is for the normal content. Okay, this will be our heading now, and this will be our content. So I'll just copy paste in each and every cell. So here how many columns has been prepared over here? How many columns that we have created? We have created how many columns, Vaishnavi? We have only one column here, na? Two. No, this one you leave it off. This one you leave it off. This is only one column, right? So what if I want to create more than one column? I'll be adding another data. So for an example over here, I'll be adding another data. I'll just copy this. That is 2.1, and this will be 3.1. So I have created two columns, right? So you might ask me, sir, we have created two columns, but why it is having so much of space over here? Because we didn't mention the particular width of what? We didn't style the td tag or tr tag, right? That is table row and the table data. So let me style that. Okay, and also I didn't give a width over here. Now I'll just cancel this and I'll give some width. Width is equals to some 40px. Okay, but why it is applying like this? For this first cell it is taking so much of space. Why it is? Any idea? Any idea why it is? Guys, any idea? What if I suppose if I don't give this, how it looks? how it looks if I don't give this one. Just looking like this. But why if I mention this, it is becoming so much bigger? Yake? Any idea? See, if I remove this also, it is same. If I don't mention the width, why it is like that? Yake? Any idea? Because see, this one, it is occupying the more width, correct? Even this is also included for this particular column. If we don't mention this one, that is, if I don't mention the second column or else the second data in a particular row, it will not create a column of this one. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ನೋಡಿ? Suppose this one, if I comment in the all the boxes, this will not take the second column. Okay, so this becomes larger one. So what if I just have all these three data? It will adjust to the what? The table width which have given. Suppose if I don't give a size for the table only, it will not take the what? Table. So it will only take the particular what I can tell, particular data. So even I will apply for this one, so you will be able to know. So even this comes under the column now, as what Vaishnavi told. She included this one also, right? Before. So now I can also give some some heading for this one. So what is the heading I will give? I will give heading 2. Similarly, now I want another column to be created. So which one should I create first? Which one should I create? Rahul. So which one should I create? Your voice is not audible. Please check your connection. If you are wearing any earphones, please check it. What about Sahib? What should I do now? If I want to create another row over here, sorry, another column over here, what I will be using? What should I do? ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? I need to create another what? Table header tag and just give the data. So what is the data I will be giving? Heading 3. So you can give any text over here according to your requirement. So if I want another data over here, I will give, so it becomes the what? Data for each and every table. So if suppose, what if I want to create 10 cross 10? 10 cross 10 table I want to create. So at that time what I need to do? Similarly, table rows I need to create 10. So it will become 10 columns and 10 datas I need to give. Correct alva? So I'll just show you one demo. See, I'll be giving you what? So what I can give you over here? I'll just copy paste. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, so let me make this as 10 and this one as 10 and this one as 10, and this one also I'll make it as 9 and 9, and I'll make this as 9. So you are coming to know how to create the 10 cross 10. This is 10, sorry, this is 8 and this is also 8, and this one will be our 8th one. Okay, this is 7. Okay, this will be 9, sorry. This is our 7th and this one is our 7th, and this is our 7th. This is 6 and 6. So this is how you can also make it for 4 and 5. It is fifth one and what? Fifth one. So you can also first select this, what I can tell, select all the things once and do it at once. Okay, done. So if suppose if you want to get the data in the row wise, you need to add just the data tag again. See, I'll be adding it in the 4th row. Am I getting the data in a particular row? Am I getting? I'm able to get this data, right? Who is that? Reply na. Sahib. Concept ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Guys, any doubts to create how to create this? So you need to create this one, okay? The call span and the row span I have already given. So you can just go through this code and then do. Any doubts? Merging column and merging this one. Any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can ask me, or else I'll move for the another topic. Please respond, na. Rahul? No, sir. Any doubts? No, sir. What about Vidya? Vidya? Any doubts? And Sahib, any doubts? No, sir. Okay. So I think so I have completed this part in the previous session only. Right? Have I completed this? Yeah, I have completed this actually. I have told you what is header, what is footer, what is nav and so on, and I also have given the the assignment link for that. None of you completed. Please complete it fast. Okay? That is nothing but if you complete what I can tell, that Netlify web application clone, you will be able to know all these things. And these are nothing but the same things which have come over here. Okay? Which have, I told you na, this has come in the HTML5 version. Okay, these are the additional things that you have learned. So we didn't go through this something called as video tag and audio tag. So anyone know like how to add the video and how to add the audio? Have anyone have gone through that? Hmm? Anyone have gone through that video and audio? Hmm? Audio tag. So if you have any audio in your what I can tell. Actually, I don't have any audio. You can just try it by using these things. You can just apply. So if I just see, if I just write this audio tag, I'll not be getting the audio. What I can do, yeah. See, I'll not be getting any output if I just only write the audio. I need to write some other things. What is the thing that I need to write? Hmm? Any idea? Something called as payload auto. Hmm? So payload auto, what it does, what will do. So what is the use of this audio tag? Any idea? Hmm? Any idea, guys? Let me get some auto suggestion. Huh? What is the thing I need to do? Hmm? What is the thing I need to do? See, you will be taking something called as audio tag. Okay. Usually image tag, what we did, we took one of the what image tag and we directly applied over here. But whenever you take one of the audio tag, you cannot directly apply over here because you need some of the controls for this. Okay, so for an example, some audio is there over here. You imagine this is one audio. Imagine, okay, there's actually no audio over given over here, just I have taken. If you want, you can add your songs or so on if you have in your system over here. That is mp3 song. Okay, and just you can just type whatever the type it is over here, and you can also what give some of the what text content over there. So why is this there then? So what if I just remove this controls? Will I be able to get the output? No. So this control is what the main thing that we'll be using. So because we need to get all the control systems, right? Without using these controls, how can you play this audio? Nah, makes sense, right? And what if I want something called as autoplay? Autoplay. So this autoplay will autoly play. So for an example, actually I don't have any audio in my system. I'll just check it out for any audio. Wait. Where is my system? No, actually I don't have any audio. Let me check it in my file. No, there is no MP3 in my system any songs that have download. Let me search, wait. Let me search mp3. No, actually I don't have any audio. So if you have any audio, you can just try it, guys. So let me just try to download one dummy audio. Good morning mp3 song. Free download, where it is. Any free site that you can tell me to download, guys? Let me go for Tamil Rockers and check it. Tamil mp3 songs download. I think I can download from this site. So I'll just download one of the song. Yeah, I'm getting downloaded. So I'll just copy that and put it over here. And let me take that over here. Done. So let me just try to play in my site. So it is automatically played. See? So whenever I open my site, so if I don't give this autoplay, see, just observe, guys. I'll just refresh this. It is not getting played. So if I click on this only, it will be played. Okay. Else if I give what? Autoplay. That is autoplay. It is automatically playing. See, if I just refresh my page. Okay. Just a minute. Autoplay. Huh? Whenever usually we go on this, it is automatically playing. Okay. And just a minute. So what are the other options that which we have? Autoplay is there. Okay. And also you can tell it as muted. So it is getting muted. The song will be played, but it is getting muted. If you want, you can unmute it. Okay, previously it will be muted, and if you want, you can unmute it. Okay, so this is how it works. You got some idea, I think so, how it works, and these are some of the things that you can do. So if you want to download it again, you can just click it on download. It will be getting downloaded. Okay, and the other things what you can do is you can speed up. So see, you can speed up. See, it is. So these are the normal controls that you get. Okay, any doubts in this? How do we use this audio? Similarly, you use for what? Video also. Similar controllings you use for the video also. Okay, so you can also take one of the video link and just check it out. Okay, any doubts you can ask me based on this. Any doubts how we use this audio video? And the control is mandatory. If you don't write that, then it will not play. Okay, so this is how you do. Any doubts in this? Guys, I need a response from you. Doubts idea enadru? So this one is completed. So if you have any doubts, you can clarify now. I'll be moving to what? CSS, complete CSS. Please, if you have any doubts, you can clarify. And this one I have already told you. So how to link the CSS, and we'll be using something called as 3 types of CSS: inline CSS, and internal CSS, and external CSS. These are some of the things that we will be using. So this whole part is covered. Am I right? Correct, na? So what is coming to the CSS? So what is CSS, guys? Rahul, what is CSS? Utilba. Okay, CSS is what? Vaishnavi.
Provide the properties.
What is CSS? I asked. Full form of CSS.
Cascading style sheet.
Cascading style sheet. So it is called as cascading style sheet. It provides some additional effects for the static web page. So as I already told you, the static web page looks like a skeleton. Alva. So for an example, what I can show you is, see, this is one of the skeleton without the colors. So suppose if I want to add some of the colors for this, what I can do? It can be more colorful, right? So by using the CSS only, so this is also a CSS. Okay, by using the CSS only we will be able to make it colorful. So what if a page is without any effects, it will be looking good, or with effects it will be looking good? Respond at least for this, na? A page with some colorful effects will be good, or without color it will be good? Rahul. ಏನೇನು one page with colorful, na? Okay, so how to do that one we will be learning in the CSS part. So the full form of what? CSS is cascading style sheet. Correct, huh? Vaishnavi.
Sure.
So let us just go completely depth in CSS now. Okay, so there are some of the rules how we write CSS. Okay, you can just go through this part that I can just, we have already written some of the CSS. So how to write that CSS? So we'll be writing the CSS inside what? The brackets with the particular name of that tag. Okay. So if suppose if we are writing the inline, we use what? We'll be using something called as style, and we'll be styling it with the double quotes, and we'll be writing some of the, I'll just give only background color. So after giving one of the property for that, so this is called as attribute and this one is called as what? Property. So this is nothing but a style attribute, and whatever the thing that you give for that, it is called as what? Property. So I am giving a background property for that. So that will be red, or I will be giving blue. So check it out whether if it is added. Yeah, it is added. Similarly, if you want to add in more than one, also you can just add as what I can tell width and so on, right? So I can also add, make the color. Color is for what? For this font color, I will be giving what I can give white over here. Okay. So any doubts in this? So this is a basic syntax where you write over here, and in the external CSS, how do? You will be creating one of the what file for this file, not a folder, with the extension of .css, and over here again you will be, first you need to interlink this two, that is normal HTML page and this one. So first, before that, let us just go through this concept. Okay, so I have already told you there are three types: inline, internal and the external. The external one is nothing but, so this inline and internal you have already have some idea. This external is also same, but what is the thing that you need to do is you need to link with this HTML tag, HTML file, sorry. So how do you link, in the sense, what is the table one we have taken? I'll just close rest all the files. Yeah. So I'll be just linking this file over here. So I'll just comment all these things, and I will link the CSS. That is how to link, by using the link tag and // of the particular what? CSS folder. So it is linked. So if you want to intercheck, you can just click on this, control plus click, it will be navigating directly to the particular page. So I need to add all these content over here. So similarly you will be adding it over here also, the external CSS. So let us check whether we are getting the same output. See, we are getting the same output. I'll just comment this and show. Gone. So why only this one is seen? Because I have been applied it in the what? inline CSS. See how I applied it in the inline CSS, and this one have written. Okay, and the another thing what I can tell is, if you apply this one is a last priority, and whatever the thing that you write in the inline CSS will be the first priority. So what is the meaning of priority in the sense? See, if I write the same thing over here, I'll also uncomment this, and I'll change this what red color to yellow. Okay, this is not getting changed, but just a minute. If I write it over here, so for age, where is that age, yeah. For one of the age, if I write style is equals to color yellow. So is it getting changed? Because it shows the first priority for the inline CSS, not for the internal or the external CSS. Okay, so this is how you can change for, if you want to change for a particular data by using with the help of inline CSS instead of using the ID. This is also one of the another what technique that you can use, the another method you can tell. Okay, so what is another thing that you are able to see over here? So this part is done now. What is like internal, external? So just nothing but you will be having a separate file for the CSS like this. So here now you are just having a separate file for this, and just you will be interlinking in the what? The CSS. The structure you know how to write. You need to write inside the curly braces, and over here for internal and the what? External CSS. For inline CSS you will be writing it inside the double quotes. So this one you know. Any confusion in this? ಏನಾದರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? Internal CSS, external CSS and inline CSS. So this part you are okay, I think so. Any confusion with this part? Any confusion? Rahul?
No, sir.
Huh? No confusion? Okay. So what about this something called as CSS selectors? ಏನದು CSS selectors ಅಂದ್ರೆ? Any idea? So CSS selectors are divided into actually three things. So what are those? Something class called as Sudoku selectors. So these are which is something under inside that. So actually first it has been divided into three things. So what are the three things that are? What are the three things that are? So it has been divided into three parts. Okay, that is simple selector, Sudoku selector and combinator selector. So under those things only this one comes. Okay, so that is your task. You need to just go through this part and also the box model part. Okay, so if you learn these two things, rest all the things are very easy for you. Okay, these all are not much complicated. This part you need to understand in the CSS. Okay, so we will be completing CSS in the next class. Okay, so if you have any doubts you can clarify, else you can leave. Thank you guys.